What up, y'all? It's your boy Bush in the building. Fresh in the flesh. I ain't gonna show y'all. I ain't been drinking liquor, but I've been drinking beer. Fuck. Shout out to everybody on the channel. Shout out to the panel. Shout out to Cypher Sisters. Shout out to Jim. What's the Virgo? Ask a Virgo. Shout out to everybody on the panel. Shout out to my boy B Rad. You know he a little under the weather, but he'll be back. Shout out to everybody that's on this channel. Shout out to even people that was on it and not here. We love all y'all. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Big Jimmy for sure, and shout out Malika Dutchy, the G's of this shit. You know, we love the family. This shit we building some community. And I want to say shout out to everybody in this community that's involved with this community. I love everybody. I ain't about hate, I'm about love. People might look at this shit, and when I get tight about certain situations, they might feel like, oh, this nigga a hater. But actually, I'm a dude with a big family, with a lot of people I love. So that when I see certain shit in the industry, certain shit with our community, it affects me. And it makes me want to speak out and give my voice, my opinion on things. I think opinions are good. People want to twist it up and call you a gossip queen or a chatty patty or whatever the fuck else. But really, I'm 10 toes down. I'm 100 all the way. And if I'm gonna give you my opinion, that's what it is. It's just my opinion. So fuck the dumb shit. And shout out to everybody that try to support me, everybody that do support me. I love all y'all. This ain't just me. This Bullite Network, and it's gonna grow to something major. Don't no cap. I ain't gonna lie to you. Now tonight, I think with this live, I really want some people to tap in and I want to get their perspective on these certain things. We got a lot of topics. We're gonna start with 21 Savage. We're gonna go into Lil TJ out the Bronx. Then we're gonna go into French Montana out the Bronx. We're gonna go into Blueface situation. Y'all seen me post that viral short that's going crazy right now with his girl and the no jumper. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about Gunna, obviously, and Big U. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about Thug, obviously, and how they trying to say it was a drug deal gone wrong. It's so crazy how these people do that. But let me stay in order. And I do want to say shout out to all my people. Oh, my boy is here. Thank God. Only right here.
What up? What up? What up?
ST, what up, my boy? What up, my boy?
What
How
it
you
do?
doing? I know
I'm straight, man. How about
been
yourself?
going through some things too. We happy to see you back. You feel me?
Yeah, I had to bounce back, man. You know how it be sometimes, man.
Yeah, ain't no stopping this shit. We tough,
Fact.
man. We gonna get hit and we gonna bounce
Facts.
back. I'm going through a
That's
lot.
it. That's it.
My new friend told me I need to start sharing with the people the real shit I'm going through, but I'm still too scared to do that. But I'm gonna start getting into that later because I ain't got shit to lose. I get into it. I'm
Right.
working right now. I give a fuck. I could talk my shit, but right now we gonna get back to that shit. So yo, did you hear the topics I said?
Yeah, about the thug shit, right?
Yeah, let me run it down. We're gonna start with 21 Savage. I don't know if you probably do, but I ain't gonna say why. Then we're gonna go into Lil TJ out the Bronx, up and coming dude.
Right, right.
Then we're gonna go into French Montana. Then we're gonna go into Blueface and the Christian Rock. Then we're gonna go into Gunna and Big U. And then we're gonna get to the thug shit. Yeah, I wrote shit down, nigga. I came back, I wrote it down, nigga, cause yo.
Nah, that gun and Big U one that's what got me though. That's crazy.
Oh man, but yo, I said shout out to everybody. I don't think I said you. I should have said you first. Shout out to
Ain't
my boy
shit.
EST 87. I ain't gonna lie, man, because you be
Already.
giving me that inspiration, that strength to get back on this shit. You feel me? The way you be supporting, the way you're a part of this channel, and you really.
Facts.
When I tell people that, they don't believe me, but you really know you are, and you be looking out on all the other things that we trying to do when you involved, and I appreciate that, my boy,
Appreciate that
for
too,
real,
man. Appreciate that too.
for real.
So,
So
man.
now, all right, let's get into this shit. And I love all my people. Shut up. But look, 21 Savage. Really, I got hip to this from academics. This motherfucker, he in tune with all the shit that's going on because he got a
Right.
lot of minions putting him on the stuff. 21 Savage was on Clubhouse. We all know he's a clubhouser. And he was on there, and somebody from his neighborhood called up, and they got into some real intricate shit from the past and a lot of shit. Your boy was calling in. He was like, 21 ain't was never really like that. He was never really one of them dudes. Somebody was tapping in from prison on that clubhouse situation, and it got real ugly. It was like an hour long of just ugliness. Now my thing is, if 21 wasn't accused of this shit, this stuff recently, of rat and all this little different things, would he really like put his energy in this? Like, why is he putting his energy in some no name dude from the hood and really feed it into? Did you? I'm sorry. First of all, did you hear that? Did you hear it?
Yeah, I heard it. I heard it. I heard the whole thing.
Like, first, all right. Let me hear what you think about it. Then I'm gonna really try to finish.
Well,
Like,
I think it's stemming off that dude Wack brought to Clubhouse when they was talking about the video he dropped a 21 throwing the setup in the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
So it trickled
yeah,
down from
I remember
there.
that.
So now the conversation going on about who's spanking who. King Erna put me on shout out, but I told him, I said, in that clubhouse shit, he implemented Atlanta and Chicago dudes, man, with them statements, bro. He implemented some dudes, man. Yeah,
And that's another way of ratting. Really, like, you let an emotion. Now people will say it was emotion or whatever, but it could be a whole strategy behind that. It could be that yeah. Oh, that's crazy, my boy.
you
Yeah.
screaming about 30 bodies, bro? Like 30 bodies, bro. We all know the feds watching, man, especially certain people. You know
What
what I'm
did he
saying?
say about 30 bodies? I don't think I heard that
They
part.
were going back and forth. I mean, basically, what ops do nowadays, they link up on FaceTime or audio, and they go back and forth about who dropping, who's spinning,
Mhm.
who dropping, who drop. And he basically saying, "Hey, man, look, we done dropped at least 30 of y'all from over there."
That was the nigga he was talking to. Oh, was that
Yeah,
21 who said that?
yeah. Nah, he was talking to the Atlanta dude, but the Chicago dude was on the Atlanta dude, the dude who was going against 21 side. And then he said, "Hey yo, you do from." He said, "You from Chicago? Stop talking about Atlanta business." He said, "Matter of fact, you might want to be quiet because my Chicago dude spanking shit out there." I said, "Damn, that's
Mm,
that's an implication right there, man." And
niggas
all they
is
gotta do
so
is
dumb.
see who next to you, who from Chicago, and 1 + 1 is 2, bro.
But why the fuck is 21 even like giving that much energy? It's like he know the pressure is on his ass. He dropped that shit with Drake, and that alone takes away street credibility because Drake is the biggest artist of all times.
You think
Sorry to say
so?
it, but it's true.
You
I'm
think so?
sorry to say it. No matter how you go about it, it takes away your street cred. 21 like artists that got that maximum amount of street cred, they gonna
Okay,
win.
I see what you're saying.
21
I see what you're saying.
21 was a nigga that was built off of that street cred. That
It's
Max, he's
it's
not a
soft. It's
nice
softened
rapper.
his
He's not,
image up a little bit.
huh?
It's softened his image up a little bit.
Yeah. He's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
known as a nice rapper, metaphors or lyrics or none of that shit.
Right,
But
right.
when he go talking that like when like whack open that shit up, man. Unfortunately, I ain't gonna lie, whack.
He good. He good, man. He good. You gotta give it to him, bro. That's the bait and catch, bro. He just baited him and just pulled the reel, bro, and he just
and,
fell for it, man. It's
and
just
this
like,
dude bit the bait, and that's what I'm gonna stand on. I feel like he would have never did that if he wasn't under this pressure of
and
being a
but you
rat.
know us black men got an issue with pride and ego though. We got a big
We
problem with
do
that, bro.
big one,
And
big
I
one.
think that's it
And
right
I
there more than anything.
but that involves that. If somebody call you a rat, and even if you did, and I ain't gonna lie, like I never rat. I don't think I never did. But I'm just saying, like being in his, I try to put myself in people's shoes. If this nigga really did kind of some shady shit, and then somebody's putting it on Front Street, this nigga's looking for a way out of it. He's looking for a way out. So he
Or
was
not
on the
even that
phone for
though.
an hour with this nigga, man.
Right, right. But somebody had brought some insight to say that's how people talk who already done got down and comfortable with talking that way. Because anybody who really know what's up ain't gonna say that. You know what I'm saying? So you seem like you a little too comfortable saying that, bro. For what reason?
That's another point. Yep, that's something else I was getting into. Yeah, the way like, and remember, you remember that song "Pull Up with a Stick" and get
Right.
hit. What's I forgot that artist. What's his
His
name?
name was Sada Baby.
Sada Baby. I love
Right.
that fucking song. Swear to God.
Right.
But and then you look at the little thing on YouTube about all the indictments and all the shit that went down after that video. Did you see that?
Uh, I ain't know he got indicted. I know he was a part
He
of a
didn't.
little clique over there.
Nah, a lot of people got indicted off of that video.
Oh, the video. Yeah. I
Lot
remember
of
the
people,
video.
lots of people. But then like,
He,
and that's just an example of your words getting you indicted. Now, 21 was involved. He was a slaughter gang nigga. I know 21 know him and everything. Now, if you see that situation go down, you wouldn't be playing. If you a nigga that been to prison or jail, or not even saying that, but just don't want to get in trouble, you not playing with that type of shit.
nah.
Now,
Your
21
heart
is
your
all
heart
the
be beating too fast.
yeah. 21
You
is
can't.
all in that type of talk. 21 love that type of talk, and that's the talk that built him. But really, it doesn't. It's not adding up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
When Wax say that shit, it's kind of making sense to me because it's like
Yeah.
to be that brave and that bold. Nah, homie.
And
Nah.
it's not even that though. It's like, bro, you did get caught. I'm not saying you're guilty, but you did get caught with the guns and drugs, bro. You ain't went to courts yet, bro. Yet. That was 6 years ago.
Something
What?
ain't right, man.
5 years
People,
ago?
and that's the beauty of this hip hop shit. People love him. They love his music. They don't give a fuck about all that shit. Yeah, I get it. And I was just thinking about myself. I'm like, man, I came up like different, man. I came up fucked up, I guess, because I'm so fucked up. If I hear some type of anything shady, snitching, ratting shit, I'm not fucking. I can't listen to you. I don't want to see you. I don't want to hear you at no more. You
Yeah.
feel me? But
At that time, it's false promotion. It's false promotion, man. That's it.
I think it's the flaw of us and our generation because hip hop is going to be here when we gone. We
Facts.
know where it came from. We know why certain people got where they at and became the gatekeepers because of certain reasons, unfortunately. And when you know this information, it's hard for you to listen to. You can't listen to a sucker just because he got a good song or just because he a good rapper. And let's go on. I didn't want to do this, but let's go on to Gunna because Gunna is the fucking mastermind rapper. Shout out to my boy. I should yo. Shout out to my boy. I want to get him
Shout
on.
out
I need a
James
Cali
Hudson.
nigga on this panel. But Gunna is the mastermind rapper. You feel me? We love him. Anybody that love hip hop love Gunna because he know the game as far as hip hop. But
Right.
unfortunately, this new information it got me looking at him super sideways. I don't want to hear nothing he got to say. You feel me? Like
I used to feel bad talking, 'cause you come up a certain way, you feel bad talking about it. But I had to think about it myself. Like, look, we just looking at the evidence that's presented in front of us, whether online or Alpha David Black and White. That's all I'm doing. You know
that's
what I'm
it.
saying? Just
That's
going
it.
off the
And
evidence.
really, I don't know too much. You don't know too much about me, but I know I feel like you're a worker, man. I feel like you're a good dude. And
Facts.
yeah, we civilians, and we got the right to
Hey,
speak on
hey,
this
that's
shit.
a good point though. Hey, look, that's all I was about to say. You know what would be the problem, and we catch ourselves up with it. They be too caught up in that street nigga. They don't give nobody
Yeah,
no
yeah.
wiggle room. Like I'm a regular dude too, but I'm also a rapper. That's a street
Thank you,
dude. Sometimes
thank you.
we don't
We
give each
human
other no wiggle
beings.
room. Right,
They
right.
don't. But the part that we come from, they don't understand. That shit that we come from, they don't understand why we think like that. Why automatically our brain goes what? Because they don't understand. And then me, like y'all should be privileged because I went down and they told me you rat on this motherfucker, you might get a chance. Guess what I did? Fuck ratting, nigga. I didn't want to go to prison, but I had to. I went.
It's more
No
stand
gang
up everyday
affiliation,
dudes.
none of that. You feel me? I
It's
gotta,
more stand up everyday dudes who done did what you know what I'm saying, who done kept it solid than
and I
these
ain't gonna put it
entertainers.
all on me because really I don't know if I was facing life type of shit. I feel like I would do the right thing, but I don't like. So I ain't gonna sit here and cap. I ain't gonna be nigga. But I'm just saying, like, come on. Why? If I love my bro, I ain't gonna like.
And
I
it ain't
can't
even
do
that.
it.
Sometimes it ain't even about loving my bro. It's I love myself. I was put in a position like like that before, right? And it's
Hmm.
like, you know what? I would much rather go down this path than to be looked and labeled that shit just off from simple opening
Thank
my
you.
mouth.
Thank
You know what
you.
I'm saying?
And really, you get some type of gratification from that.
From
Really,
yourself,
I ain't
from
gonna
yourself.
lie. Yeah, yeah, you get gratification. And sorry, but it's true. You come out, niggas know what's up and all that. My boy, who they wanted me to rat on, got killed. That's on my mom.
Mm,
He got killed, and he was my little brother's best friend who's in prison right now. He got
right.
killed. But I'm just saying, like they wanted me to rat on the boy, and then he get killed. Like imagine, like it's just it's an ugly game. Like if you in this type of this shit, selling drugs, business mind type of shit. Ain't no ratting on your friends, man. That's it. Period. Not even selling drugs, but just gang shit. Period. Ain't no ratting
Period.
on your friends, man. I just don't like that. I just can't. I can't jack that at all.
I
Gunna.
done put myself in bad positions in life, fucked myself up, and had to work myself out the hole by keeping my honor for somebody who later down the line turn out ain't be thorough. You know what I'm saying?
That's
But
the word, honor.
you gotta still wear that jacket though. You know what I'm saying? But people be looking for recognition outside the public to say, hey, you a real bro. It gotta be from when yourself.
It has
You
to.
know you,
Yeah. And that
and
was
that's
me.
it.
Like looking in the mirror, I thought about
That's
that
it.
because as
That's
a
it.
kid, I got beat up. I think I was like 10. I got jumped, beat up real bad. And then my mom was like, "Who did it?" I said, "It was Michael." And then, like, even back then,
That
I
was.
couldn't even look at myself. Even as a kid, I couldn't even. I was like, "Damn, I shouldn't have did that."
Hey, but you remember back then when one person told everybody got messed up, everybody got a
Yep, yep,
whooping.
yep. That's the household I come from on my mom's side about the South, homie. So yeah,
But
for
he trying
sure.
to spin the narrative though. What makes me mad, and even though I'm an everyday dude, is just like don't insult the everyday dude intelligence, and then you'll turn around and ask us to buy your music.
But that's
You know
the
what I'm
that's
saying?
the thing. Yeah,
But it's crazy. I mean, it happens though. It happens a lot of the time, and they be expecting the every common day dude not to have no opinion about the situation. But it's like, yeah, they expect everyday dude not to have no opinion about the situation, but they selling their music to us. They selling their projects to us. Anytime something pop up, they want the public to show up and support. So then again, they can't. When the public got an opinion about what's going on, what we see online, or we read some evidence, you got to take it. You got to take it. You can't have it both ways. Salute to James Hudson. We're having a little bit of technical difficulty, but we're gonna get it right, man. Y'all type in the chat if y'all in here with us. Let Bush get us back right. Yeah, but this is unprecedented, man. We got a lot of legal cases going on from the Tory Langs to the Young Thug, Gunna, everybody getting out. It's crazy, man. It's enough to make your head spin when you really look at it. But
yeah. My bad. When that happened,
no, you
I
good.
appreciate if you could just keep it going. But that's
Yeah.
what I was saying about. Oh, we got another guest. Hold on, let me see who that is. Oh, that was you. About this hip hop shit and it's just the culture for the kids, just character and honor and shit like that. It's disgusting. It really is. You know why? Because that boy 6ix9ine, he's from my town. He's from Brooklyn, but he's
At
from.
least he said he did it though,
But the way he going about it, yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
cause the
Let me give
youth,
him
cause
that.
cause the you've heard him say I read it. That's taking accountability, man. I gotta respect that, cause now the youth can
Let me
say,
give him that. That's what we asked. That's all we asked. That's what we
yeah.
asked. And that's what I was about to speak on. How Gunna's trying to put the smoke in the mirrors and make it like, oh, why? No, nigga, no. Because I could replay. I'm gonna make a short about. I'm gonna record his thing and make it a short. When the lawyer was asking the question, he's like, "Yes, ma'am." And then
Hmm.
you got YSL was doing, "Yes, ma'am," and YSL, "Yes, ma'am."
And
Fuck.
then to come out to the public and talk shit to us. But you was just yet you had manners with the DA, bro. Won't you keep the same energy?
Thank
Have
you.
manners with the every common day folk. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Us.
And
You know
Big
what I'm
U,
saying?
and I know you old G. This Bush
Come
talk,
on, man.
I give a
That shit
fuck.
crazy.
And
He
I
trying to
swear to
spin it.
God, I give a fuck. My life on the line for this shit. Nigga, you were supporting Gunna in the beginning. And now you deleted your tweets, but I don't know if you're still supporting them or not. If you're not, then I fuck with you because it's like an OG could make mistakes and be like, oh, I fucked up. But you were supporting the nigga in the beginning. Now come out and admit it, nigga, because everybody got your tweets. I ain't want to go ahead and do that, but your tweets is out there. You were supporting this fuck shit. And if you really like, come on, man. My bro Crip, my whole half my family Crips. Like, stop it. Period. That's all. Cause you were
He
supporting a nigga, then you deleted the tweet when the shit came out and everybody,
who that?
this
Who you
YouTube, this
talking about
world
though?
right now, homie. You
Who
can't
you talking
play
about?
like that. And I'm talking to Big U. I don't give a fuck. I would tell him
Oh,
that to his
okay.
face. I swear to God on everything I love. Y'all know I would. Nigga, you was supporting Big U. You was support Big U. You was supporting Thug. Put out a tweet, then you deleted it when shit went back.
You
What you
talking
got to say, my boy?
you talking about Gunna? He was supporting
Yeah,
Gunna.
he was supporting Gunna. I'm sorry, he was supporting Gunna and all his ratting activity, all his ratomus
So he
things he was
retracted.
doing.
So he retracted.
He retracted. He deleted his shit.
Well, you know one thing about okay, well I can say this. He probably at first didn't know, just like Busta Rhymes. Busta Rhymes said, "Welcome home, King." I don't think he necessarily knew everything that was going on. You know
Mm.
what I'm saying? And then
Good
plus
point.
they got affiliation through their family. They said, you know what I'm saying?
That's a
So
that's a that's a good point. That's a good point. But if you got a set, you know the founders, big, you know the founders of the '60s and all that. And if you hear any, don't ain't no, you wait to hear the facts before you even put out anything. Because if somebody from your set from the '60s is ratting, that's public. That was just, it wasn't like a secret thing that somebody had to go dig up paperwork. This shit was out there, and we heard the audio.
Well, you
Nah,
know now what they
homie.
what you know now what they'll do. They're not gonna shun them. Especially if you're a celebrity, what they're gonna do is they gonna keep that label on you, but they gonna keep you in the house for protection, get that money off of you. You know what I'm saying? We know what you did, but they know what you affiliated with, so it's like kind of. And then it's another thing he did. He played chess, and I respect that. He said a friend of my enemy is my friend.
So wait, what are you saying? What was this tweet? You know his actual tweet?
Which who to my big U tweet?
Big U after the Gunner situation.
Nah. But what I know is that Wack beefing with Gunna online, so he
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
go and
yeah,
stand
yeah.
right next to Big U. So the same thing, tricking
Oh,
on.
for sure, for sure. But when it comes to ratting, and I don't know if it's right or wrong, but I know how I was raised and how just in my blood and the culture of this shit that I came up on. I'm a fucking hip hop baby. I'm not a gangster. I'm not a thug. None of that no more. But I'm a hip hop baby for sure. And that shit, it hurt my heart. It hurt my heart. Well, we all, even you, when we covered this shit back in the day, everybody
Right.
said Gunna gonna snitch. Me, I said it eventually, but in the beginning I was like, no. But everybody knew this nigga was gonna snitch.
See, but this is what they
Everybody knew
doing
he was
though.
gonna.
They're separating snitching from cooperating. They don't realize how that cooperation is like
Sister.
a wet snitch. You know what I'm saying? Because he ain't say, but you cooperated with the DA's protocol, bro. It's
Nah, But how is when the DA say YSL involved with criminal activity? Is that true? And you say yes, ma'am.
yeah,
Nah,
yeah,
fuck out of here. He not built for none of it. He ain't been through. He not built for shit. This boy is a
yeah.
rat
That
boy.
was crazy.
Even if
That
they
was
gonna give
crazy.
him 10, take that little 10, nigga. You be out 40. Who give a fuck, nigga? Like, nah. For
It's
YSL,
state
nigga, how
feds.
big? Like Atlanta scene been dead, homie. Atlanta scene been dead. Even little baby lost some heat behind this YSL shit. Atlanta scene is dying off. Tennessee taking over Alabama. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
like let's be real here.
But it
Because
ain't
there
even
is
it ain't
no
It ain't even because of that. It's just like
It ain't because of that. You're right.
the cycle of life. But it has something a lot to do with it. But it's the cycle of life. 10 years you will have it. 10, 15 years. It's time to hand it on off, bro.
Yeah,
It's
but
time to
like what
hand it
I'm
off.
saying, like, come on, nigga, man, ride for the cause. Homie, Atlanta had it big, big. If you would have rolled for the cause as the underdog, as the underboss, that's what they called him. They called him the Sammy Gravano of YSL.
And I don't
And
even think he
you
was
went
that.
for the bait. And you went for the bait. You said you thought by saying yes, ma'am, you not snitching. Yes, ma'am, because I ain't say no snitch. Yes, ma'am. No, fuck this nigga. Fuck this fat faced little nigga. Fuck this nigga. I wanna beat this nigga ass. I don't got nothing to do with why I said I wanna beat the shit out this fuck nigga. I don't give a fuck. Because really, you ain't have to you can say I plead the fifth, fuck nigga. Like I'm
Yeah,
sorry, I hate
yeah.
this nigga, and maybe I'm partial, I'm biased because I Thug's talent with a ghetto boy like me, a foster baby, shelter baby, crack baby, all that type of shit, like me with a big family. Thug's talent, man,
Yeah.
he one of my favorite artists. I ain't gonna lie, I'm bumping this shit right now. He's my favorite. I ain't gonna lie,
He ain't
that's just
expect that.
how
He
it
ain't
is.
respect that recording that happened in the courtroom. See, that's the one thing he's not gonna be able to duck the public with, bro. Everybody's gonna
He
spin
didn't
that.
know. He didn't know. He didn't
They're gonna
know.
make songs out
Fuck
of that
that
shit.
nigga. Whack Yak Gotti. It's all smoke and mirrors with him. But he
Oh, you
gets
see,
got
him and
caught
King
up. We'll
Ernest
get
just got
into him
into it.
later because he involved with the thug shit or whatever else.
Right.
But Gunna, man, it's fucked up. Fuck that nigga.
How long was his? He didn't even have a real long run in the first place, bro. It's just like,
He was so talented. He could have had the longest run of ever. He could have, if he would have bit that shit, whatever they was trying to say, and took it to trial. Because I know this fuck nigga wasn't facing nothing because he a fuck nigga.
see,
He
but this the
wasn't
thing
facing
though.
nothing.
He been
They couldn't
rapping
prove
though.
nothing on that nigga. I'm telling you right now.
I don't think it was his talent more so than it was Thug talent plus
Oh
Thug's.
yeah, thank you. You're right.
You get what I'm
Thank
saying?
you.
Because Gunna was rapping for a
But
long
no,
time. He ain't really crack until he got that stamp, man.
I ain't gonna. No, 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 no.
Hey,
Trip
but
Too
Bush though,
Hard wasn't. We didn't know Thug was involved, but Lil Baby, granted,
right?
but he killed that shit. Gunna is talented, nigga. Gunna is a rapper. Gunna is a rapper. He more of a rapper than Thug. I ain't gonna lie to you.
No, that's true. That's true. Hey, but we seen him
Gunna.
before though. That A&E show they got when somebody, when his people
Yeah,
got
yeah,
killed.
yeah. We should, and
So,
I think that's why we all said he gonna snitch. We all said he gonna rap. Everybody said that. I didn't want it to happen because I was just such a big fan. I was fanning out. I ain't gonna lie, I was fanning
hey,
out because
and they
Thug,
break
the way
our
he
heart every
built it.
time
I
though.
watched this nigga from the beginning. I've been
Right.
watching. I'm just watching because I watch everything. I watched this nigga from the beginning. I knew he was one of them ones, and I was like, I hope this nigga
Hey,
don't.
so let me ask you this: Do you think what Grove Hero doing the snitching?
Who?
Grove Hero.
Grove Hero.
The comedian who Young Dolph had employed. The dude got the
Oh
messed, and he talking
man,
all that shit online
but he a
saying,
comedian.
okay,
He
all
a
right,
comedian.
right, right, right,
I'm
right.
sorry. And just because we black and we got a southern drawl sometimes or whatever, no, he ain't a thug. He a comedian. People want to put people in them situations, just like with Mo 3, that comedian or whatever. Not with
Um,
and yeah, nah, he a
yeah,
comedian. But he's
yeah,
a
yeah.
black comedian. He ain't just a regular. He's a black comedian. But people want to throw us because we black. Like me, I could do anything. Oh, because I'm big and black. They gonna say, oh, he did.
Oh,
Nah,
Roy
nigga,
Lee,
I'm
Roy Lee.
working
You talking about
both
Roy
off.
Lee? Rest in peace, Roy Lee. Yeah,
Yeah, you feel me? Roy Lee.
right,
Rest in
right,
peace to him. But I'm just saying, like, he was a comedian. He didn't need to. Whoever, whatever. I hope that wasn't whatever. I ain't gonna say no names, none. But
right,
like, he
right,
was a
right.
comedian, homie.
Yeah, but that shit
Sorry.
crazy. What that shit crazy? What Gunna did? I just see him online now. I seen his shit on Facebook. He kind of getting mad at the public for saying something to him, bro. And it's like,
I didn't see none of it. I only
yeah.
seen that text or whatever tweet he put out. YSL the label, this and that. But you just said we just heard you when the DA asked you, you said, yeah, YSL's the gang. Like, get the fuck out of here, you fat face nigga. I don't like that nigga's a bitch. You feel me?
Then he
Sorry
just
to say
dropped some
that
shit.
he's a bitch. Now that we touch on TJ, the boy Lil TJ out the Bronx. He got shot up shot up, all up and down. Was this in DC? Like Cam? I don't know where the fuck it was
Nah,
at.
it was like outskirts New York, New
Outskirts of
Jersey,
New York, like probably
outskirts New
say some
Jersey.
shit. He got clapped the fuck up. He got real ops. It ain't
Yeah,
no fucking joke. He sing, but the boy got real ops. Now he got caught up with a gun, and he dropped a song when he got out saying, "I'll stay strapped." Now, do you blame the kid? Like, come on, like he's still a kid too, mind you. The boy is probably like, how old you think? How old is little TJ? You know?
probably I'd say he ain't even 23.
Mm. No, I agree with you. But
Yeah,
I have a problem with these YouTube people making him the big bad villain all of a sudden. Like, you gotta understand these inner city, these big city, Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, like these big city kids, they know a lot of people. There's a lot of different personalities, a lot of dominant gangster personalities that come from a lineage, long lineage of just gangsterism. They're different. They're not like a regular kid, man. Look at
yeah.
him. He got almost killed. They tried to kill him.
He was
You telling
almost
me they didn't try to
paralyzed.
kill him?
He was almost paralyzed. You know
You
what I'm
think
saying?
them kids that shooting wasn't trying to kill him? Let me ask you that question.
Nah, they was trying to kill him. I
They was
mean,
trying to kill him.
you
They
don't
want him
shoot the
gone.
injure. You know what I'm saying? You can't shoot nobody to injure them. You gonna kill them. It can hit an artery. But my thing is, he he need to understand he got PTSD now. So
Yeah,
that's why he
yeah.
moving the way he moving.
That's true. That's true.
You know what I'm
Because he could
saying?
afford security, armed security.
But they
But
said he was pulled on the way to a video shoot. So my question is, was y'all speeding? Was you swerving? Is the
yeah,
paper?
and when you get pulled, like maybe he's on his way somewhere to a hotel to go to sleep or whatever, and Ice Spice called him, we doing a video, they got hood ties, they from both from the same area, and he went, but he's like, oh, I need this. It's time for us to start thinking like, wait a minute, let me, and that's why people get mad at me when I'm in the car because I've been in the car with my bros. We all had hats on. They pulled us over, thinking we
That's
this. Oh, we all
facts.
had this on. So I always say, yo, watch for the police. They say they think I'm predicting some bullshit. No, what I'm doing is getting
Nah,
you on point. And every time
right.
I say some shit, I'll keep it conscious. It never happened. But once you forget, that's when this shit happened. You feel me? Once you forget, that's when it happened. And TJ, like that traumatization, I can't imagine it because I wasn't clapped up at that age. I didn't have niggas trying to kill me like that at that age.
Right.
Like it's different. It's definitely different.
That was a
I had
back
some
door too.
enemies, but now with the social media and you a big star and this hip hop game is getting bigger and bigger. And people, we gotta move different. These young artists gotta move different, man.
See, but
What
you
you
know what's
think, man?
happening nowadays though? Even with Lil TJ, that wasn't no op shit. He had made a post about, I can't feed everybody forever. And then
Mm,
that was a back door. That was a
back
back
door.
door.
And
That was a
I think
back door.
that's the biggest. I think, and I guarantee if they look up statistics and do the numbers, the back doors is the biggest cause of murders. The
Hey, how
back
about this
doors.
though? How about this? I'm starting. They got statistics on it be back doors, and these people be going to the person they killed funeral, bro. Talking to the Tupac from Juice shit, bro. They be
Chinks.
doing that.
Real shit happened. That happened a lot. I feel like I know that happened a lot across the world. I guarantee it did. I
That
know the
back
hood
door.
mentality, man. I'm a real like not I'm a working man now, trying to be a family man again, but I know the hood mentality. I know these man, I know these niggas. Niggas
That's
is
that's why I
that's
kind
what
of fuck with
America
Charleston
made
White.
us.
That crab in the barrel mentality, bro. That shit real, bro.
All right, speak on a little Charles White before we go into this next topic. Like lately, what are you going through lately? What's going on with that boy?
I just been seeing elevation as far as they put that Murder Change Me out. He put that out. The episode with Duck Mama,
You about to make me a Charleston White fan. Come on, I
bro.
just want to hear speak on it. I hate seeing. Let me say this before you say that. Each other, and it might sound cliche to all you fuck niggas. I hate seeing us killing each other. That's some
Yeah,
fuck shit. I hate it. It's disgusting. If you've got a problem, beat the nigga. I hate that shit. I give a fuck. And any nigga that don't think like that is a fuck nigga, a demon. Fuck them niggas. I don't. I rather see them dead. Any
See,
nigga
but the
that like
thing,
to see us kill each
yeah.
other, I want to see that nigga dead. Period.
See, but look, I ain't even with the fighting because that reflects your emotions. Why you want to fight because of a
And you're right.
disagreement?
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Go the
Correct.
other
Yeah.
way. But other races, they'll get together and do business. You know what I'm saying? How can we mend this? Let's do some business. Hey, you take this percentage, I take this percentage. We
Thank
ain't got to
you.
fight. What do we?
We
That's
stupid. Cause you
come
look at
on,
the
bro.
Jewish community, the other communities, they know they smart because we live in a capitalistic world, dummies. So if you killing each other and all that, nah, stupid. You know what I mean? You got people in the crew that's you can't save that's about that. Yeah, let them do it. But everybody want to do it though. Everybody's a stepper. Everybody, that's not possible. It
Nah,
ain't
it's not.
possible.
It's
Yo,
not. It's not.
ESG, please hold them down for like 2 seconds. I gotta run to the bathroom, please.
Bet. But nah, what I'm speaking on that Charleston White aspect, man. That murder changed me at program he put out. Let me see. It was FBG Duck Mama. It was Tuka Mama. It was Lil Snoop mother, the rapper Meek Mill son that got killed. Powerful episode, man. And basing off what we was talking about, they tired of the killing. It's a bunch of mothers still crying to this day for murders that happened years ago, and they tired of it. And for that man to put that together, why did it take him to do that? As many mothers we got that's mourning from they sons, they daughters getting killed. Why did it take him to do it? Come on. And me and Bush gonna have to talk about this. I'm trying to convert him, man, because even with B Rad, shout out to B Rad, man. I was trying to get him a while back, and this is the point we was talking about. B Rad, I'm not gonna say B Rad. Salute to B Rad. What I'm gonna say is
Supposed to be
people
ready.
people make points about he say this, he say that. What we need to get back to is like what your grandpa said. Did he touch you? Did he? What is he doing? We can't stop going off with a dude say.
Yeah. Yep. Get to the
That's
facts. Get
emotion.
to the bottom of the shit.
That's emotion. That's emotion. Fuck what he's saying. What is he doing? And when you actually look what he's doing, it's like, oh, okay. Well, hey, it's entertainment. We buy Arnold Schwarzenegger playing the Terminator.
But wait, because now let's get to the topic though. Do you blame Lil TJ or what do you think he should have did? Like, what do you think? Like, because he facing some shit now. Because if you get caught in New York with the
Yeah.
thing, you going to jail no matter what. You can fight
It,
the
it,
case all you want, but you like, what do you think he should have
it's
did?
not. It's nothing he's gonna be able to do, right? Because he's in a trap to where he's not wealthy enough to afford, unless he go sign and in his contract he write that I get security. But
Lil
if
TJ
not,
not signed, huh?
nah, I don't think so. So he in a stage where he ain't made it enough to have that, and he's still trying to grind, so he can't have full time security, and he's still in the, so
Yeah,
he
he
in
just
that trap.
having money coming quick, but if your shit
And
ain't
and
situated,
and,
you ain't got that.
and as a young
Yeah,
boy, they
it's a
don't
trap.
realize the young dudes don't realize that I gotta separate myself from this in order to elevate. That is still stuck in their identity, bro. They don't know
Yep.
nothing.
You
They
right.
don't know themselves without that street.
I agree.
So you know what I'm saying? So
I
that's where
agree.
he at.
But I just feel like it's unfortunate for him because if you got shot up, sorry, with your
7 times, eight
security,
times.
nah, which even with your security, you don't have faith in your security no more. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie. If I got clapped up and I had security, fuck them niggas. They done. They out of there. And I'm
Right.
gonna protect myself if I survive. Cause and little TJ, I don't know if he got kids. I got a son. I love my son to death, and I know if I die, it's gonna affect him. So I gives a fuck if I get shot up 7 times. I don't know how many times you got shot up. I'm worried about now as a real man thinks about protecting himself. Am I right or wrong? Like,
Yeah, you're right. I mean, I don't that to me that wasn't real security because a real security gonna say, hey, we don't need to be backed in no parking lot with all this point of view facing towards us. There's too many angles of attack. We need to get in a more secure area to where we controlling the environment. They don't think so. That wasn't real security. Real security ain't gonna have you sitting out in the ocean. You know what I'm saying? The block gonna be secure. They gonna know what's going on. They ain't gonna have you sitting. And for all of you, Stop sitting in your car, man,
Yeah,
in
you
these
done. You dead.
locations, and
You're a
and
dead mark, and especially if you're sitting in a high end car, you're retarded.
hey,
Sorry to say,
shout
because
out OG Percy. OG Percy had an episode. And it's a concept. He said the cars is the new coffins. Now think about everybody
mm,
who be in
I
their
like
car.
that. That's true, and it's sad, but it's true. Because let's get into the next thing. Because Rich Montana, he one of the ones that said being a rapper is the most deadliest occupation.
Nah, I think we need to stop with that, bro.
And
I think we need to.
okay, I'm gonna
Have they
let you
have
talk.
have they ever seen the offshore drilling platform? Have they ever seen, bro? Rappers a dangerous job, but a lot of times they put themselves in these situations to get
Thank you,
bro.
because I just seen who to do that wear the thing with the hat. I think he wear the number. Chance the Rapper.
Chance the Rapper, yeah.
He was out there in Africa chilling. His bro was with him, having a good time. Let's have examples of rappers that's doing their thing and don't really like. Come on, man, common sense. It's a lot of rappers, Kendrick Lamar even, who come from a gang infested
Yeah, yeah.
area, who comes from gang. But like we gotta look at the examples of the real. And then on the panel, and Dusty was talking about rappers and stuff, and I was like, well, wait, the biggest rapper of all times is Drake. And
Mm.
look at his situation though. That boy's so ill and so smooth with the finesse station. I ain't gonna lie to you. That boy is a finesser. And I
Now we
fuck with him. I
ain't.
don't give a
Yeah.
fuck. I don't care what nobody say. Because
I mean we
he
ain't
keeps
seen
it
this.
positive somehow. And he still talk about ops and ops. He still and like, come on, man. What you like? Come on, for real.
Yeah. Some people get that pass where they can be
It ain't a
themselves.
pass. You gotta earn that pass.
I feel
You
like
gotta
with
represent something. You gotta make sure yourself.
okay,
You got. You
okay.
can't like. He
Let
made
me think about
himself.
that.
He gave himself an image, and he did that. He created that.
That's true.
Where it's like, come on, that's just Drake. Yeah, it ain't that serious. But a lot of rappers make that image of like, yeah, you fuck with me, it's going down. Period. Like, stop it. Ain't no nigga that crazy. Ain't no nigga.
Not to and even if you is, you're not that 24/7, bro. You go to your grandma's house
You
like that,
can't
bro.
be.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm
it's
saying? Come
impossible.
on, stop, bro.
That's what I'm
You know,
saying. So then he get with 21 Savage. They make that album, you know, and let's I ain't we already talked about it. But 2021, man, you gotta learn from your boy. You better learn from your big homie. Drake is your big homie, 21. Drake is your big homie. So stop it. Stop it. Drake is your big homie, 21.
hey Bush, you know what? You just brought up a good point, bro. Is he even taking up notes from being around this dude? What do you see Drake?
Please. That's what I'm
No,
thank you. Thank
come
you.
on, man. Come
Like,
on, man.
stop it, nigga. And but maybe he thinking Drake want me to be like this, and then now he's being duped. He's being duped. He's being tricked. And really, if he go into that shit, I wouldn't be surprised if his dumb ass is
What
even
I did
forever
hear him say something
or
smart.
dead or shot dead somewhere. I ain't gonna lie to you because
Right, that's
it
facts.
ain't no reason for it though. There's no reason for it, homie. You rich
A,
as fuck.
a
Fam-
multi-millionaire come and put you up under his wing, and you still doing the same shit you did before he came and got you. Come
That's
on, man.
weird.
That's
That's
super
weird.
weird.
And that's what
Super
made me
weird.
think. That's what made me think he telling, because you got an album with Drake. You the only rapper that got an album with Drake, and you on here for an hour with this no name nigga, and then
Oh
somebody
no, how
from
about this
prison.
though? To your point, Pluto got one with him. You don't see Pluto moving like that.
Pluto is Pluto, my nigga. Don't
Co-
bring up Pluto. Don't bring
Come
up
on,
my
man.
nigga Pluto.
Come
I
on,
love
man.
that nigga, real hood
You
baby.
see how he
Pluto
move? You
and
see how he
Pluto is a
move?
hood baby,
Come on,
but
man.
you can't be a dumb hood baby. You got to look at your opportunities and be like, oh, and keep advancing. Pluto, people judge him for not creating, free bands. He tried. Hood babies tried. Free bands, whatever. But and he got a lot of artists. One artist that who that nigga that he signed that's about to. They said he killed 5 niggas or whatever. I don't know, whatever. And then the other nigga, True Life, he signed him who just got out of prison, whatever, for all that
Right.
time. Like, but it don't
He
matter though.
got young Scooter, who got young Scooter, who
I
still got
love
ties in
Young
Atlanta
Scooter.
right now,
Young
and
Scooter,
he
one of my
loyal.
favorite artists, nigga, of all
Scooter
time.
still loyal to Pluto. You know what I'm
Nigga,
saying? You
don't
don't see
talk Young
that.
Scooter. I know I fuck
Come
with
on,
Young
man.
Scooter.
Come on, man. Jug season, man. Come on, man.
Just see that.
Come on, man.
And he created a lot of that shit people saying. Jug.
Hey,
A lot,
yeah,
a lot
we
of
used to
shit.
use that for our
Finesse.
storyline.
Finesse. That's Scooter, nigga. Let me put that on. Let me tell
Finesse.
y'all dumb niggas. Finesse, that's Young Scooter. Jugging, that's Young Scooter. You
That's
know,
facts.
flexing and finessing, that's his first mixtape.
Run it
Like
up.
Young Scooter,
All
y'all
that.
need to look for that boy because he know the rules he know the rules, man. It's rules to this shit. Sorry, it's rules because there's kids involved. There's people looking up. There's people involved. It ain't just you, dummy. There's people involved.
That's facts.
Principles behind this shit.
And they be having
Principalities.
kids too. What be the deal with that? They be having kids, bro. You ain't
Yeah, I
doing it.
hate that. I hate that. I
You ain't
hate
changing
that
for your
shit.
kids. You ain't changing for your kids, man.
I
Come
can't
on, man.
stand that shit, man. I can't
Come
stand
on,
that
man.
shit. For
Like
real.
I'm sorry to say it. Look at Thug. He got all them kids. His baby mama got killed. Rest in peace,
Sad.
bro. That's a tough
Nah,
situation to
nah.
put the
You
kids
right.
in,
You
bro.
right. But with him, that's what I consider myself a ghetto baby, but him, that's a whole nother level of ghetto baby. I ain't gonna lie to you. When I looked at his story and I seen the shit that he went through
Yeah.
and how he stayed strong and do all that shit, yeah,
Hey,
he
but
got
look at
different
young
baby
boy.
mamas.
Look at young
Yeah,
boy though. Look how he moving. It's a lot different. You know what I'm
I love
saying?
that nigga too. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie. I fuck with young boy too, 100. Like,
That's
but
facts.
maybe young boy had that power. Young boy had his dad. That's the
Mm.
difference, homie. Yeah.
I thought he was his mama raised him. She ain't really pay
Nope.
him no
His
attention.
dad is running the whole shit. His
Also, his mama was running the streets and his dad held it down.
his dad is involved with his business, homie. His dad.
That's what's up. That's
Yep.
what's up.
His
You don't
dad, the
hear
one
that.
that signed that dude we was talking about, from Alabama. What's his name? No Cap. I like No Cap too, because I like
Right.
that dreams to reality he did with Lil Baby, and that's what put me on to him. But
I don't
but
know. He
but
kind of he kind of disappointed me though, man.
why? What he do?
That shit with Grove Hero in the airport, bro. It was like,
I didn't
damn it.
see it. What happened? I don't
Grove
know.
Hero Grove Hero slapped him, and he got the one on. He got the chicken wing arm, and he
Grove
still
Hero
ain't changed.
slapped No Cap.
Look it up. It's on YouTube right now, bro.
Now I need to know because I don't even know who Grove Hero is. I'm an old nigga.
Grove.
I'm
Okay,
sorry.
so check this out. Grove Hero is PRE, Paper Route Empire. No Cap is
Oh,
CMG. So you see that? That's it right there. He hitting. I'm
he
like,
slapped
damn.
fire out of No Cap.
Come on, but my thing is, I don't care, man. You can't smack me in there. You
Really,
can't smack me in there.
you right. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I don't
Not in the
care either.
airport. Not in the
I
airport
like
though.
No Cap shit. He talented.
Yeah,
But that kind of so oh man, I guess I gotta
yeah,
look up Grove Hero.
yeah.
Gotta look up my boy. I was born in Tennessee, so
Okay,
I fuck with
okay.
no paper route all day. I fuck with and I don't like how people trying to say my boy killed my boy. I ain't going into none of that. You feel me? Because young Dolph, he was a big figure from a little town. Big, huge figure. He got a lot of ops. That's just what come with it.
Yeah, we ain't gonna
But
speculate it, but when that
I don't
evidence
want
come
to
out,
speculate.
if it do,
If it
universe
do, then I'm
forbid,
with it. I'm jumping on it. I
I'm
don't
talking
care.
about it.
I'll
I'm
speak
talking
about it
about
for
it.
sure. But
For real.
I ain't gonna feed it because that's what I said about this YouTube shit about the Young Thug. Back to Young Thug, because fuck no jumper.
Word is
And
that is
it's
that
a
what?
lot of other publications I can't remember because TMZ said some shit too. What they were saying is Young Thug drug deal in court went wrong.
Oh
That's
yeah,
what
he
they
did.
said. That's the words they said. I don't like that. I don't appreciate that because you don't know nothing. This nigga that Young Thug knew gave him a pound and tried to slip some shit. You can't say Thug knew about that. You can't say that, man. Stop that.
You,
That's stupid. Why would you
okay,
even do that?
Bush. When we got this certain code where we say you can't speculate and say that, but when we dealing with people
Other
that's in
people
that
know.
courtroom, when we dealing with people in that courtroom, they gonna say 1 plus 1 is 2.
You're right, but they're not in the courtroom. No jumper's not in the courtroom. So why would you say Young Thug's drug deal? You want to help the juror? You want to influence the jurors type of shit? That's how I'm looking at it. I'm like, that's disgusting. Because it wasn't. If you look at the video, you can't say it was a Young Thug drug deal. That's what I'm saying. You could just say this dude tried to drop off a pill to Young Thug, and that's it. And Adam 22, you fuck boy, I don't care. You gotta watch the shit that's coming out.
But
Watch
you know
the
what they
shit that you
found? But you
putting
know
out.
what? But you know what they found on that dude though, right, man?
Yeah,
They
you found
found.
all kind of drugs on him. Yeah, but that's his co-defendant. It might not have been a drug deal. It
But
might have
was
been
that?
oh
But was that not a bold ass move though? Who does that, man? Who does that? Bush.
I have
Who
no
walks in the
idea.
courtroom with drugs and try to hand it to him while,
I have no
while
idea. And
bro,
and
man.
I don't even want to speculate. I don't even want to go too deep. But all I want to say is there was no finesse in what he did. There was no type of finesse in what he did.
Salute to homie to have the balls to do some just to
Nah,
even.
fuck him. Because he used the left hand to give. He did it all awkward and weird.
Yeah,
Really.
bro, but they was on him since he walked in the door. They was on you. How you gonna be able to pull that off? That's the worst time to try to pass
Yeah, but if
anything.
you can't pull it off, don't do it. And tell the
Don't do it.
homie I couldn't do it.
I know people who got charges from throwing shit over the
But if
fence.
your man is facing that type of shit, and then you got the jury there, they looking at that a certain way. That's what I'm saying. It's more. Well, maybe he didn't know, but he already in jail for life. Yeah, everybody he might be or whatever, but nah, nigga, that's not the way to
That
go
was
about that,
crazy.
man.
That was crazy, crazy. I ain't never seen that in my life, bro.
And ain't nobody
I
gonna talk like I talk. I'm gonna tell her right now, nigga, that was some goofy fuckboy stupid shit.
facts,
Dickhead
facts.
shit. If you can't do it, don't do it. You can't do it, don't do it. Because really, you could have fucked. Oh, man, that's all kind of shit he could have did, man.
See, but you know what's crazy nowadays? They don't necessarily have to convict you off evidence. Public opinion and how it looked, how it looked to the jury could convict you too.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
because
saying?
really, they said Thug is. They ain't going. Of course, they can't judge. They can't charge him for that. As soon as the
Nah.
deputy came, he opened his hand like, "Look, this is what it is." Like, but the jury, they gonna look at it like, "Yeah, right."
Yeah.
And they saying like, "Oh, Thug is innocent of that," but the jury gonna look at it like, "Oh, he got away with that shit.
They already
Fuck
seen
him."
it. They already seen it. You
Yeah,
can't take that out their
that's
mind. You
what I'm
can't take that
saying
out.
about this whole shit. It's flawed, man. It's flawed. They gonna look at it like, "Oh, fuck him. He called that dude to do this." Like the nigga been in jail for a minute.
Yeah,
He's already detoxed of all that shit.
that's
Yeah,
facts.
it's out of the system. So it probably not because really it doesn't matter. But really, I think he was able to deal with it if he didn't get that pill. But if your man is giving you a hand, because if you look at it, he tried to make it like a hand, a
Right.
handshake. But if I'm not wrong, I think it looked like he was using his left hand, and it looked just awkward and weird. It looked weird as fuck.
It's crazy, bro. Crazy. And you disrespected the judge by doing that in his courtroom.
The judge
It's just
ain't.
like,
The judge is mad as fuck.
come on, man.
French Montana. I just don't like these rappers. Like, I ain't gonna lie, man. No,
You need to come on. You need to come on to the Charles and
no,
White side,
no,
man.
no, no, no. Like, you're a gangster rapper, a drug dealer, got shot at people, all that type of shit. Go to your town to do these type of videos. Don't be doing these type of songs elsewhere. That song was about some shit. It wasn't about a girl. It wasn't about like some cool shit or whatever. It was about some shit.
What do
Like
you do though?
stop, huh?
What do you do? French.
Don't be in new towns stunting with the Ferraris and the money and talking about thug shit. That's my. You can't do that in this environment nowadays. That's
Oh,
my
okay. I
thing.
get what you're saying. You don't
And
get
them
no
dudes went
points
and
for that.
shot the shit up. He lucky he not dead.
Oh, they somebody shot some French shit up.
No, I'm French Montana. French Montana.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't remember the video shoot he did in Miami with the young boy or whatever, and it got clapped up. 10 people
Nah.
got shot.
Oh, that just
It was
recently happened, right? Oh
yeah, they
yeah,
was trying
yeah.
to call it a mass shooting.
Also, his yeah, cause his artist was laying on the floor. I seen that.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like, why? Like this hip hop ain't about that. The hip hop is about repping your hood, repping your neighborhood type of shit. Like if you on some different type of shit, if it's not about a girl or a specific subject, keep your ass in your town where you safe. Stop going around stunting and fronting, cause it ain't safe, homie. It ain't safe no
Hey,
more.
they not safe in his he not safe in his neighborhood.
Okay, maybe that's the
You know what I'm
reason.
saying? Because
Why you
it
say
ain't no
that?
picks. These young boys ain't got no picks. You get what I'm saying? And everybody ain't Coke boy. You get what I'm saying? That's it right there. You can't control
But
a whole city.
nah, nah, he would have been safer in the Bronx, even though he got shot in the head in the Bronx, and he from the Bronx.
Come
But
on. Cocaine
them
City
dudes was shooting
DVD.
choppers. They was trying to. They wanted him done. They wanted him finished. I think
Yeah.
that's my opinion. They was
Yeah.
clapping. He ran in KSC to hide.
Did he get hit?
Nah, he didn't get hit. He didn't get hit. His boy, the dude, a rapper, got hit.
Yeah, I seen him and the security laying on the ground. They didn't pass away from that though, right? So they lucky.
So and then even that, like, know who you dealing with, because
I,
maybe the
I
shooters came for that rapper,
I
but
personally don't think they had no Haitians down there with them. If you ask me, I don't think them Z's was down there with them, man.
them Zoes.
Yeah, man, because that's their territory. If you ain't tapped in, that's what's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, bro.
And I don't disagree with that though. If you talking that shit, sorry,
And you a
but
multimillionaire, why you ain't
I
got
really, bro,
security?
it's got to be something else. Niggas don't just come up pulling up, clapping 30s and 100 round clips for nothing.
That's yeah. You might be right because that's sending a message, bro. That's sending a message, bro. You
And
shooting
his
into
boy, somebody that he was with, was getting robbed. And I don't know if this is true or not, but they said French was watching it, and he's telling his boys, "Look at this nigga getting robbed." If I'm shooting a video somewhere, anybody that's with me, I don't care if I know him or not. Anybody in my entourage getting robbed, I'm involved in that. I'm not gonna
that's
sit there and
facts.
clown. It's like
See, but
I'm.
sometimes the shocker make you do shit like that. But hey, what you supposed to do? Run into the bullet for him? Hey,
But
we all
then,
gotta be on.
but that tells me about people that never been through type of shit, and that's
Right.
like, well, French. Nah, he been through a lot of shit. He from the Bronx. He an African nigga. He from the
Hey, but you
Bronx.
know what though? Living a millionaire and kicking your feet up will make you forget it. You gotta
Yeah,
use.
yeah,
You
you're
gotta
right.
use it to
You're right.
use it. You know what I'm
You're
saying?
right. You're right.
You will lose it if you don't use it. They be up in what is that shit at in L.A. The shit with Vlad stay
Yeah,
and
the
all that shit.
Calabasas, all that
Yeah,
bullshit,
Calabasas. You sit
Beverly
up in
Hills.
Calabasas eating caviar. These niggas out here eating bologna sandwiches, bro. You
Mm-hmm. In the
you
same
forgot.
couple blocks away. They ain't that far. Cause it ain't because America ain't like Africa. Ain't no mad space. We tight. If you talking about LA, it ain't out there like that. It's like everybody right here. You got Beverly Hills right there, this right there, and then all the bullshit right there too. That's what we
See, but
gotta
why
remember. New York
we
City. Yeah.
That's
You got
facts. That's facts.
yeah, but
We
it's
we need to
still
we need to
they
stop valuing the trenches though. Why he going to go and shoot a video in the trenches, bro? Like, go to a studio or something.
I mean, I feel you, but like a certain artist, you want to get that authenticity.
Right,
And,
right, right. That's
and
facts. That's
French, he
facts.
came up off of not his talent. If you don't know his history, he from the Bronx. He a real one. He did the Coke Boys DVDs, which we all
Cocaine
love in New
City.
York.
Cocaine
And then
City.
Cocaine City, my bad, Cocaine City. Then he got
Yeah.
with Bigger Valley, Max B, the most like man.
He was a battle rapper too. He was battle rapping back in the day.
And I've seen some of the shit, and
Yeah,
I
he was.
respect him for that. But
Hey, his music was hard back then. If you ask
man,
me, that
it's
cocaine.
just still hard. I love French,
Nah,
but
I
what I'm
like the
saying,
old shit.
nah, I'm sorry, nah. French is one of them niggas. But the thing is, like, when you run in, like, explain the situation the right way. That's all.
Right.
That's what happened. That's what went wrong. explain the situation the right way and go about your shit the right way. Like think about our idols as East Coast. I don't know the South. All you could do East Coast, South, and West Coast. Think about our idols. Were they caught up in this type of shit? Like in another town and getting killed? Like only ones that Snoop in them when they did the LA. They tried to in Brooklyn. And Biggie got on the radio and said, "Yo, these dudes," and they went and clapped that shit up.
See, but it's a catch-22 because the narrative nowadays is that the stars get killed in their own city due to the hatred, with Boosie and all that. But so if he leave and go somewhere else and this happen, it's like, hey, what now? Where do you go? You ain't got no home. You just a Roman. I personally think I think right now, I don't think the rappers take a course where they tell them, listen, by you becoming a millionaire, your whole world is going to change. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to move. They don't have that course. They think
Mm.
they still normal people. Nah,
Because
bro.
you can't blame them
Nah, I can't blame them.
because of the way they came from. But I'm just saying, like, look at Jay Z, look at Fat Joe, look at. I want to just keep East Coast, but I'm just saying, like, you go down south, and I can name numerous of them. I can name
Yeah,
a lot of them. You feel me? Like this is unacceptable. It's once you got to protect you. Sorry, because we can't have that shit. Because we listening to you a certain way when you talking a certain way.
that's facts. That's facts.
You feel me?
French will
So
bounce back from that though, man.
I think he will. He a Bronx boy. He a African boy. He ain't no joke. But that shit, he got to hear the ridicule behind it. Look at Scarface. Look at Project Pat. Look at like I could go down stop. I keep going. You know that I keep going and going. Like, but this
Facts.
situation, like, if you going like even Rick Ross, he's a Miami guy. There's a little controversy about when he went to Detroit and Trick or whatever else, but that wasn't in his town. That wasn't in Miami.
And Trick been spanking a lot of dudes, so that don't even count. It's just like, bro,
Yeah,
that's
it don't count. It don't count.
you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, they don't
But
even. You
you
can't put
look
no
at
smut on them.
somebody like him, you don't expect that. And if you see it, I'm gonna talk about it. I don't give a fuck. Like
Plus, man, but you pushing 40, bro. Like, come on, bro. You gotta think, bro. Come on, French. You ain't 20 something no more, bro. Come
the
on,
whole
man.
scene should have been. And really, I guess there's no way to really. How would he? If he had the top flight security, I don't know. But sorry,
It
you
ain't
still
even that. How
take
hard
a
is it to
loss.
How hard is it to rent a cop, rent a sheriff, block? We about to shoot a video. I got my permit, huh? Boom, boom, boom. This is business. I own a record label. This is my
It should,
artist.
thank you. It
You know
shouldn't
what I'm
be
saying?
nobody pulling up, letting off that many shots. He let off a
Nah,
lot of shots, and he
nah.
hit a lot of people. And all those people could have been dead. It could have been
Yeah.
10 casualties. Like that's crazy.
This,
So
this
yeah.
better be the last one, the last video shoot there. Just get smart, bro. It ain't worth it.
So I'm gonna talk about it because if you're involved in hip hop, you don't want to see that shit happen again. That type of shit. It's disgusting. That's like
That's facts.
a rock concert and that shit. Like, come on, never ever. You know what I mean? Like, let's stop that. Everybody would let it slide under the rug. Chris Montana did an interview on my expert opinion, but I don't know if
My
he did
expert
that
opinion. Oh yeah, yeah.
before.
Math Hoffa.
I
Math
love
Hoffa.
it. I love Mad Papa. I love that. But I don't know if he did that before the incident because he didn't
Hey, how
really
you feel
address it.
about what China Mac said about Math?
I got to do the research. I seen it. I know China Mac supposedly had smoke with him, but I got to do
Yeah,
the research
check it out, man.
because about the Troy Ave shit. Yeah, I mean, I became a little more of a fan of Troy Ave.
I'm a
Over
Taxstone fan. I'm a Taxstone fan.
I'm a Taxstone fan too, but but Troy Ave, I got ties with Troy Ave. I went to school with his
Okay,
baby mama,
that's what's up.
Tressa. Shout out to you, whatever else. But uh, if it's the way Troy Ave said it, it is what it is. And but at the same time, ain't no telling. The way he's talking, I don't agree with that. The way he's so
That's what I'm
loosely.
saying. You can't be painting narratives and it's still an open case, bro. You
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
do
yeah, yeah.
that, man.
I don't
I
agree with that.
understand that's your friend, but you still can't do that, bro. Like, come on, man. Come on, man.
Uh, yeah, that's the whole episode right there. That's the whole episode.
Bet,
That's the whole episode. He's from
bet.
Brooklyn, from the Heights, where I used to dwell. I used to go to school over there. I got a lot of homies over there, but it's like I heard a lot about him.
It's deep, man. It's deep. It
It's
run
deep. It's
deep.
just
It
deep.
it, it affect a lot of parties, man. I understand that. But if we gonna keep the same, we gotta keep the same rules for it. It apply to everybody.
If he telling, he telling. If he telling, he out of here. I don't
All
give a
right.
fuck. But we don't know yet. I don't know what's going on.
Facts, facts.
What you think about it? What do you think? You think he? Why
I
do you think
mean,
he? What's going on?
bro, 1+1 is 2. They got a video of you shooting a gun. In order for you to come out on
He
the end
said
of
he
that,
shot it. He said it.
in order for you
He
to
said,
come out from the end of that, you
he
had
said
to
he
say.
took the gun from homie and he shot trying to kill homie because homie was trying to kill
Nah,
him.
what I'm saying is initially they charged him with the murder because they got him on the video shooting. So in order for you to get that charge taken away from you, what did you say or what did you do? Because they got you on, they don't got tax on
Hey,
camera
I
doing
don't think
nothing.
it's something you say. Well, because
Because they
if
gonna
it's
say, if
on
you gonna
video,
say,
like he said, it ain't what he say. It's what they see.
that's what I'm saying. So there, he had to say, I didn't kill that person back there. It was such and such. In
Yeah,
order for you to, how else?
yeah,
Because listen, if you didn't say nothing, you would still be locked up for the murder.
yeah, yeah. I agree. I think you're right. I think you made a
We
good point.
gotta we gotta let the rules apply to everything, bro. We can't be changing it up because
Nah, never that. And if I do, you check me right there. Never,
bet,
never that. And you make a good point. You made a good point.
bet.
Like it's just
Yeah,
because because of the way it went
yeah.
down. It was some dumb shit. I don't like the way it went down really because niggas I fuck with going it went down like that. Like cameras on and you just shooting. You don't got the nigga in front of you and you just shooting. That was some
Not even
goofy
that.
shit.
It's like you went there knowing he was there to start the problem. Come on, bro.
Nah, he said he went there because some DJ invited him or whatever else.
And Tax was there because Casanova invited him.
Yeah, but Tax the one that approached and
Hey,
they
how
called
about
him
this though?
post out.
We got. I ain't gonna start naming the rappers, but
Go ahead. I'm with
we
it.
got a lot of rappers there who seen it firsthand. You know what I'm saying? We seen it firsthand. But I just don't. Hey, Map. I know you know Banger. Rest in peace,
And
Banger,
I
and
know
all that.
Casanova was one of the ones that seen it firsthand too.
Yeah,
But he in the
yeah,
can too.
yeah. Well, he up there with Surf. He in there with Surf. They just they said they gonna drop a tape.
Yeah. So
Shit, crazy.
it's like, who do you? But you made a good point. You made a good point. I'm gonna reevaluate the situation because you know with this media shit, it's like when people you look at them and they like. That's why I had to get back on my shit. People sending me texts and shit or whatever. I'm like, let me get on here and just talk my shit. But with that Troy Ave situation,
Right.
even if he did do what he did, what he say he did, just shut up. Let the let it all play out. That's all.
It's been years too, bro. It's like why you coming on there to do that now? It's been like 6 years, seven
Yeah, 'cause
years.
we was in quarantine when that went down. That was the craziest shit I ever seen. That shit
Who was
was
in
crazy.
quarantine?
My
What was the
son
quarantine?
was like, yo, oh my god, man. I seen that situation firsthand from a real nigga, and I ain't gonna say his name. I seen that shit firsthand, and I remember how I felt about that. The nigga, like
What
I
you talking
seen
about?
a nigga take a gun from somebody and blow and try to boom the nigga and try to kill him. He didn't kill him, but I seen that situation, so that's why I'm you know
Right.
taking more to Troy because I seen it and I know it. But
Now, after when he in court running his mouth, it's kind of different. It's kind of different.
That shit real different. I think his manager, his CEO passed away. His manager passed away, didn't he?
Yeah, Hovain. That was his ex
Hovain.
manager. Ex manager.
Okay. Okay.
They used to hustle heavy together. They used to be
Oh,
like,
okay.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hey, they used to have some tapes back in the day. I say, what was that? 2013. That BSV Volume One, Two, and all that shit used to
Yo,
be
yo,
hitting, bro.
yo. I know a
For
lot
real.
about that boy Troy. Trust me. So he ain't one like even Tax. I don't know about Tax. And he lived close to me and all that type of shit. But I don't know nothing about him. I ain't hear no stories about him. I heard about my boy Troy way back. So let me be honest here. I'm like no cat. Like let me be honest here. Troy is one of them boys. I ain't gonna lie to
Yeah.
you. I ain't gonna lie to you. But the recent shit, you know. But he got two boys. He got two sons, and he about to be he facing a lot of time. So,
Yeah. 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 Hey, we gonna see how that play out too. That's crazy, bro.
but a nigga like me, I don't care how many times I'm facing. I ain't gonna break me shit. All right, let's get this thug. This nigga, man, this dickhead nigga. Not thug. The nigga that, cause I ain't, people trying to say Thug set up the whole drug. How did Thug? First of all, what do you think about it before I get into my shit?
I mean, if I'm going off the evidence that they're saying, they got him already on the phone in the county saying certain things to certain people. You get what I'm
Yes,
saying?
but now he can't be on. He's not on nothing.
Yeah, but
So
they know. But it ain't hard to look up where the court date is, what room it is. And, you know what I'm saying? It ain't hard to go do that.
I'm gonna tell
Eh, eh,
you right now, homie, because I've been around all those dudes. I was on level fours, not just, but I'm just saying like there's no opportunity for Thug to set up this drug deal that no jumper and Adam, you bitch ass, clear that up. Change the title. Because you don't want that I took notice to. Saying a drug deal going wrong. Young Thug fuck that. Because that ain't true. That's not true. This nigga try to pull it, he try to finesse and pass Thug a pill. Thug grabbed it, and then as soon as they came, he opened his hand like, "Here, Eric, I don't know nothing about this shit." So it's like people trying to make it like a drug deal, and it wasn't. What do you think about that?
I feel like it's gonna be whatever it looked like to the jury. You get what I'm saying? If it
How
looked
does
like
that
a
look like
drug,
a drug? All right, what do you think, man? Go ahead, keep going.
hey, if it's gonna look like a drug deal to them, that's what it's gonna be. They're not gonna sit here and say, "Hey, you know what? I didn't tell him to come down here." And what they're gonna say is, "These people are so loyal to you that they're willing to come in the courthouse
But do you know
and
how
be."
many niggas involved in this case? A lot. Now, the nigga that passed Thug that pill, he got homies that's ratting, that's involved in this case. You know, really involved, intimately involved in this case. Pause. So it's like it's a lot of shit. You can't think this nigga still with Thug that passed him, that tried to pass him that pill. It could be
Hey,
a thing about influencing the jury type of shit. You feel me?
yeah,
Once the jury sees some shit, once the jury sees some shit, there's no changing that.
no, no, there's no changing it. And you know what it looked like is that it's cooperating with the DA's protocol, saying that he's a crime boss. And then what he
Yeah,
say, he got
that's what
henchmen
I'm
willing to
saying.
come in here and do this. It looked
So
bad, man.
and
That was.
he beat that. He beat that. So what does that tell people? Nothing. Nobody like you know. Nobody pay attention to the positive. They pay
Nah,
attention
that's
to the
true.
negative.
That's true.
No
That's
one
true.
pays attention to the positive. They want to know about the negative. So
And it
now
also and it also could be sabotage. I mean, let's not act like the
that's
government don't
what I
have
think.
people to work in favor for them to go in there. Hey, go in there. You get what I'm saying? Pass that off to them, knowing that's gonna make them look bad.
That's what I
Cause
really think.
they trying to seal that case. I think some of the evidence got thrown out. You know what I'm saying? So now they can convict you off public opinion too.
I think it's a negative. I think. I think it's a conspiracy. Because once the shit get in the jury's head, all it, and then with social media, it's a different game. When this judicial system was created, there was no social media, homie.
Yeah, that's true.
When do we realize that and change this whole all these rules? Because we're at a disadvantage because of social media. It's disgusting.
Hey, this the thing though. We don't pay attention to the law. The law changes almost every year. That we're not paying attention. And when I seen that the government said gangs are going to be treated as domestic terrorists, I knew right then and there they was going to start blitzkrieg. It was over. They don't follow law because listen, what's going to happen is you're going to go get locked up, and what you going to do? Be in the law library?
Thank you. Thank you. Yo, James Hudson, I don't know if you're still here. Please hit my inbox on the Instagram, Bullites Graham, Bullites underscore Graham. James Hudson hit my inbox, Bullites underscore Graham, and hit me with your number because we got to do the East Coast, South, and West Coast edition, and we got to pick that up. That's gonna be a thing because I really want to get all opinions, and I really appreciate James Hudson. He's in tune with all this shit we talking about, and like I want to get this me, my boy EST, and James Hudson really chopping it up on this situation, man. Because you see how EST he not following me. He listening and he got his opinions. That's
Right.
what I want, and that's beautiful. That's that South. That's that South
Facts.
touch. So that was the last topic, and it's like I'm gonna say my last final points on that shit. Like Thug didn't know that shit was gonna happen. Thug didn't know homie's gonna pass him that perk, and I'm glad he passed. I'm glad he beat that case. He didn't know. He didn't know. EST, what you got to say?
Hey, I don't think he knew, but I know how shit'll look. I know how shit look. You know what I'm saying? That was bad. That was horrible, bro. And that's good. They ain't charging with it though. That's good. They ain't. But my thing is, they don't have to charge him with that. It's just the how it looked to the jury. That's what's gonna stick, bro. It's just like I've never seen that in no courtroom ever happen in my life. Come on, bro. That was
Whew, thank you. Never
he
seen
need
that shit.
he need to be ashamed of himself, bro. Like
That
who
was crazy. But then, like I said in the video I put up, homie's already he's already doing life for murder. He
who
don't
that?
give a fuck.
Who?
The dude that tried to pass Thug the pill.
How he doing life and he was able to walk in and out the
It
door?
don't matter. He's it's a court case. He doing life for murder.
Word?
Yes, you can look it up. He's already convicted for murder, doing life. So
Wow.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, that don't sound nah that
so
that
you don't
that
know who he working for.
right. And that might be some time off. You know what I'm
It might
saying?
be whatever. It might be not time off. There's other games that Thug is. It's other ops that Thug is the top op for. So time off. No, it could be just. It could be. You don't know what is it. You don't know what it is. That's what I'm
Nah,
saying.
that's true. That's true. I ain't know that. So that changes everything right there. That he was locked up right now. That changed everything.
And that's what I'm saying. So let's keep that in mind.
They trying to
Yeah,
sabotage the case. Look like.
that's a fact. So yeah,
Yeah.
what do you think, EST? What day should we do this? We're gonna be doing this every week. What day?
Trying to find a good day to do. I say
Yeah.
Wednesdays or Thursdays, unless you're trying to
All right,
push
let's
it up
do
early.
Thursdays because Wednesdays, we got a lot going on Wednesdays.
Right.
We'll do Thursday nights.
Thursday straight.
So we're gonna do Thursdays. What time, my boy? What time? What you think?
Uh, we might have to go hop in the group chat brainstorm about that. What's best?
All right, because I know I wanna find that algorithm. I wanna find that because people need to know the shit we talk. We speak real shit. They ain't
Right,
like
right.
that shit y'all be looking at. We real people coming at y'all, and no matter what happened with us, we won't change. We gonna keep speaking that real shit. So
Facts.
so
Facts.
yeah, you're right. So we're gonna discuss the time. I think Thursday is gonna be the day. Yo, shout out to all my people. James Hudson, hit the private, hit the DM. Bull Lights underscore Graham. I think it's Bull Lights underscore Graham. Please
I have to
hit
check
both of
it.
those. And send me your number because I want you to meet EST. I want to get into the situation. Yo, tonight was a great show. That was great. We touched
Yes,
shit that
sir.
nobody ever touched, and that was beautiful. Shout out to my boy EST 87 all day long, North Carolina. Shout out, love you.
That's it.
And we in the building. Brooklyn boy, your boy Bush. That's how I feel. I had to get it off my chest. I love y'all. Peace.